What's up, everybody? It's your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. I already see some of you in the comment section. Thank you. Drop your city and state. It helps the channel. It helps us do meetups. I am here with someone special, but before I start, if you're new to this channel, which there are 9,000 new subscribers, all right.
Whoa.
If you don't know who I am and you're new to this channel today, my name is Ericka Williams. I'm the author of Smartphone Millionaire, How to Invest in People, Businesses, and Real Estate from the Palm of Your Hand. If you're in the private Facebook group, we'll be going over some real estate tonight, and you guys will see that. But I'm here with my lovely co-host, the Mr. Tall, chocolate, money-making
Strong.
Andre Hatchet. Now, if you don't know who Andre
Good
Hatchet
looking.
is, he's going to tell you in a second.
I'm
But
good
if
looking.
you're in Atlanta, April 6th, we are going to be at two events. It is going to be the Wing Festival in Sandy Springs, Georgia. We will also be having a meetup after hours at the High Noon Bar. Oh, I had it in here written down. It's in Midtown Atlanta. It's on the 6th floor of the Moxie Atlanta Hotel. We'll have more details coming soon. Dre will be there, and I'll try to find all my Atlanta folks for them to come out because I think it'll be a great event. So either you can see us at the Wing event or you can see us at the later after hours event at the 6th floor bar. So Dre, Andre Hatchet, introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, audience. Nice to meet everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. My name is Andre Hatchet, longtime friend of the lovely Ericka Williams. And in her introduction, she forgot to tell people that I am handsome and strong as well. So I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, I have been a mobile notary public. I had mobile notary public signing service for the past 13 years or so. I also an author. I wrote 2 books. Old School Entrepreneur, sold lemonade, sold candy in school, the same candy I actually have in my room right now, and just all about Black people and entrepreneurship. And over the past few years, I've gotten really good at systematizing my life. I've gotten really good at systematizing my life, and we're going to talk about if you do that, if you put in the work, allow it to be a little bit annoying, you can have long-term rewards. And yeah, you can really take off.
You know, I'm out here with my 10X cup from Grant Cardone with my ginger tea. And what I'm learning, Dre, because we are in our 30s, I'm seeing the results of people having years and years of lack of systems, lack of progress, lack of kind of a tracking, lack of traction. I mean, we can go on all the words. And the reason I brought you on the show tonight is because a lot of times people go, well, Erica, I have this business ideal. I want to do what you're doing. I want to be on YouTube. I want to do this. I want to do that. Hey, that's amazing. I'm excited.
Totally.
Welcome aboard. But what I tell people is you need systems. You know, I'll get them on the phone. I go, hey, you need to buy this, and you need to follow the system. Well, that's no fun, Eric. I don't want to do that. Or
boring.
Can I hire someone to do that? When you're starting out on some of these ventures, it's you. And you know, some of the noise on the internet today has been quite funny. Me and Dre have laughed about it, but you know, not to get too distracted. You know, Cardi B made some statements, and I said, you know, here's the thing: this isn't new. What she did is not new. It's so unnew. I called my cousin who's a cop, and he just laughed and said, that's every weekend. Ask any cop. That's a regular old happening. And what I want people to realize is this can be regular to you too. Owning a business can be regular to you. Having employees can be regular to you. Running very normal business can be regular to you. Now, what do I mean? If you go read the book, Illusions of Entrepreneurship, it tells you all the time, Dre, that really entrepreneurs are around roughly 11% of society at any given time. And even a better stat, Dre, out of truckers, there's 3.5 million truckers, right? Take a guess. Oh, this is a good one. So out of 3.5 million truckers, Dre, how many of those truckers do you think are owner operators? Everybody put in the comment section what number you think. I'll let Dre take a guess at what number he thinks.
I think 35%.
Okay. I'm gonna let everybody in the audience put their number in. You know, it's a little 30-second delay in the chat, so I'll let you guys put in. Out of 3.5 million truckers, How many do you think are owner operator? And I don't know if some of y'all have Googled. I don't know. I don't know. But the reason I bring this up, Dre, is because people always want to come at me with this cool ideal. And again, ideals are everywhere. Execution is truly the thing.
It's everything.
Hold on, I see some percents in, okay? So out of 3.5 million, some of y'all are saying 40%, 5%, 10%, 30%, 20%, 15%, 7%, 50%, 50%, 30%, 40%, 10%. Okay, everybody. Out of 3.5 million truck drivers in the United States, only 380,000 of them are owner operators. That means they own their own truck. It's almost a little bit at 10%.
Wow.
So when people say, Ericka, why are you buying trucks? Everybody's got a truck. My uncle's got a truck. This guy's got a truck. No, they do not. Almost 90% of the men drive for someone else company. They're a company driver. They drive for other people. Now, why am I bringing this up, Dre?
Right. You're bringing it up because if they had their systems intact, then they would own their own trucks and hence own their own business.
Facts. People every year, truck drivers, unfortunately, sometimes are known as guys who have a ton of money, but never have any saved. And it's terrible, but this is true. This is why I say there's freedom in systems. You have to have systems to put your money away. You have to have systems in order to move on to the next project. And this is why I bring on people like Dre. He's been following a system.
I have.
And you lived in New York. Let's keep it a buck. Dre lived in New York and bought a property in New York and is buying another property. So Dre, explain to them, because I had a friend, and she's a white friend. And when I told her I was going to bring you on talking about mobile notary, she's like, I'm a notary. I mean, you can't make much. I'm like, oh, but you can. So
you don't know. What's her name?
Oh, my friend's Martha. But
Martha, you got to get into class, Martha. Come on, man. Mentor Shelly knows. Nah. But yeah. Hey, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Hop on in here. Hit the like button. I'm not a moderator tonight, man. So we need other moderators holding it down. Doug, you at that?
It's 105 people already in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Dre, can you see the comments?
I can. Yep.
Okay, good.
I got it open up. All right. So when I accepted systems, when I accepted the boringness behind them, when I accepted how long they will take to get going, when I accepted how expensive they will be to get going, my whole life changed. My whole life changed. For a while.
Whoa. Wait a minute, Dre. Wait a minute. You're saying to me, boring systems? No. Well, wait. Before you get there, tell the audience who you are. Since we have 9,000 new subscribers, they might not even know who you are.
Wow. So okay.
Dre was in the school system, and then he bought a house at what, 22, 23?
Yeah. I was
in New York City.
New York State. But close. I went to school. I was never what you call a great student. I was labeled as having a learning disability all throughout school. When I was 22, making $15 an hour, I bought my first property at 22 years old. When I was 23, I got another property with some family members, and I also started this business, which we're talking about, which is Priority Notary Inc. And now we are a nationwide mobile notary signing service. And in I was a real estate agent in New York City, and now I have several online teaching academies, co-owner in a few properties in the Midwest, and working on some more stuff like now. So I'm excited about it. And I wrote two books.
Okay. So what people don't understand is those are all systems. Getting the house, getting the real estate license, following systems. They're very helpful. And a lot of times what happens is people want to build the wheel from scratch and go, oh, I can do all this. Listen, I like Andre's class because he has a system. Yes, I've already had to start blocking people, cutting up already. So it don't make no sense. So anyway, all right, I'm going to share what I see over here.
Okay, let's do it.
Because what are all the things people can do as a mobile notary?
Man, listen, mobile notary, man. I tell you, this business, I've literally made money from one form or another. I think it's every week, but I'm gonna go safe because I always want to keep my integrity intact. Every month since I started 13 years ago, right? So I have been profitable 2 or 3 weeks after I got my notary commission. You could perform will signings, power of attorney. You could notarize car titles, apostilles, fingerprinting, loan closings, whether it be purchase, refinance, or timeshare, and a bunch of other things. Uh, People need stuff notarized all the time, daytime, evening, nighttime. The average fee you'll get per appointment is between $60 and $250. The average appointment takes about 20 minutes or so. Um, if you cannot get your license, let's say for whatever reason you cannot get your license, you could be the middle person like I am now, work from your phone, systematize, and your computer, and you're able to make money from having other people do the jobs for you. Let's just go with some rough numbers, Willie. If the client pays you $150 for a loan closing, is there anybody in the audience who would do a loan closing for $100, which will take about 40 minutes of their time? If you would do it for $100, say $100. You
Put
find
100 in
somebody.
the comments. Put 100 in
100,
the comments. If you would spend 40
100,
bucks getting 100 after
100.
work.
Bingo.
Now, while we're waiting on those comments, I just want to give a shout out. There's 130 of you here. Hit the like button. We got Raleigh, North Carolina, Memphis, Tennessee, Riverdale, Georgia. We got Decatur, Georgia in here. We got
Hey,
Swanee, Georgia, Austin, Texas, West, I guess W, Babylon, New York, Los Angeles, South Carolina in the house. He met me at the We Live. What's up, Crazy Cash Properties? London, UK. What's up? Birmingham, Alabama. Vegas. Okay. Oh, Shelly says she's going to meet us in Georgia. Okay.
Shelly, mentor.
Northwest Indiana. Where else we got? South Carolina. We got Oakland. Santa Clara, California. Okay, we got a lot of people in here today. What's going on?
Come on in. Come on in. All right.
Okay, so let's see who said 100. We got some hundreds in here. We got some hundreds in here, Dre.
We got a few. All right. So that proves that the market is there for 2 hours. $100 for 2 hours. Minnesota in the building. Minnesota. Well, it'll probably take you about 40 minutes. So the client will pay you $150, right, based on the industry standards, or more than that a bunch of times. Yeah, you have somebody who will do it for $100. You make $50 off of that assignment from being the middleman or woman. How do you get people to call you? You systematize it. A bunch of simple steps, which we show you how to do. Ericka got the link for it. A bunch of simple steps. Now, $50 is cool, but you can't really eat off of that like that. But you can repeat the same thing 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. So if we're at the same profit margin and we do 5 jobs a day, how much is that, Ericka?
500? You said 100.
5.
Oh, 50 times 5, 250.
That's a good living wage. 250 times 5, we're at 2,500.
Hold on, Dre. I gotta address something in the comments.
Let's
now,
do
you guys heard me yesterday, and I don't think you listened to me. When I have presenters on the show, and I have people offering something, a skill or whatever. Oh, you can do it for free. You can get it from free. You can do this. Somebody put in the comments. I'm not gonna call you out. I'm not gonna use your name. You know, the bank does it for free. Now, Dre,
yes.
you've gone to hospitals, you've gone to old folks' homes, you've gone to people's homes. If the grandma's at the old folks' home, is she going to the bank to get a free notary?
She will not be able to go to the bank.
If somebody's at their job at school or they're a principal and they need you to swing by and notarize something, are they going to be leaving the school so that you can do that?
He or she makes too much money. It's not worth it.
I've even been at a time, Dre, I'll say this. I was buying a car from an auction, and they had a lady who notarized in the back. She wasn't there that day. Guess who they had to call? A notary to come over and notarize.
My.
So when everybody, there's something about our community, unfortunately, that loves going, well, you can get a grant, and you can go to school for free, and you can go over here for free. I get it. Y'all are always looking for the free. And if it's so important to you to wait 7 days or 3 days or 4 days until you can get over to the bank, congratulations. A lot of people don't have that kind of time. People out here making money don't have that kind of time. Okay. All right. So I just want to address that real quick. I love you guys, but every time I do a show, this is the number one thing in our community is like, well, you can do it over here for free. Like, calm down. Calm down. You know that. Okay. Duh. Like,
Bingo. So,
anyway,
don't banks have notaries? Yes. And if you go to the site, we actually have a page full of testimonials. If you guys go there, you guys can hear what other students have to say as well. Just so to get some more info on Brother Dre. So, yes, banks do have notaries. Banks don't want to notarize vital documents for people because the employees don't want to be liable, and the bank doesn't want the employees to be liable because if the employees messed up on the important documents, the bank can get sued, and banks have a lot of money. Hence, banks won't notarize a lot of stuff. Banks won't notarize the majority of stuff. Ericka is my wife. Well, she's not. I wish she was because she's so cool, but she's not. Me and Ericka are married. We both have to sign the same document at the same time. We both have crazy schedules. The bank can't notarize Ericka's signature if she's not there. That would be fraud. That would be illegal. So we have to have somebody come to the house in the evening to notarize both of our signatures at the same time for our home that we are purchasing together. Yes, it's, and again, it's a mobile notary. Mobile notary. Clients who hire us are looking for convenience. They rather pay a few extra dollars to have a convenient service rather than be inconvenienced. That is our target market. And for that clientele, the list of services that they need are tremendous. This isn't norm. This isn't norm. But just to give you a success story, which again, if you want to read more, go to our website. Derek, Alfred, and Lex, his girlfriend Lex, they made $3,600, Ericka, in one day doing fingerprinting appointments. $3,600 in one day doing fingerprinting appointments. Again, that's not standard. But here's what is standard. People charging between $75 and $250 per fingerprinting appointment. They did a whole company, an entire company, their whole entire staff, and they literally made $3,600 before they even went. They actually got paid before they even left. So the amount of services that you can offer, I'm literally getting calls every single day. I have other people do jobs in different states. I don't even have to be there, all because I put in the work, I systematized it. And if you want to learn a system from someone and from people who are doing it, and here goes some more proof to the pudding, Ericka. You know what? Most of our staff now are former students. See all the people right here on the screen? They are former students. They are former students. Like, it's real. This business works. If you're looking to get serious about something, that's recession proof that you can work in any condition. You could be self-employed or a business owner. I thoroughly encourage you to check out what we're offering.
For sure. So if you guys can see me here, I went over to Dre's site, the Notary Business School, to show he has alumni testimony for free. You can go check this out, absolutely free.
Knock it out.
Someone said just there, if this system would work in Canada. Do you know, Dre, if this system works in Canada?
Yes, it's structured a little bit differently, but the system can work. Yes, it is a slightly different structure, though. Hey, mentors, I'm a student, awesome course, and well worth it. Thank you, mentor, for the testimonial. Thank you.
Hey, rock and roll, Dina, if there's a chance, could you put Dre's website into the chat? I put it in the description if you can. If not, let me know. I'll add it. But again, this is the Notary Business School. I put the links in the description of the video, and you can go there anytime and click any of these. But this is where you can get Andre's free alumni testimonial, sign and stamp with confidence, learn, ambitious business owner, successful notary agency. Like, there's so much here that Dre is giving away. And honestly, here's the thing, mobile fingerprinting. I want to give you guys a little story about the mobile fingerprinting. I went and I was getting my concealed carry permit in Texas, and you had to go to this courthouse all the way in the boonies, okay? Because all the other courthouses, and jailhouses were busy. They didn't have time for this. So you had to drive up at least a good solid 20 minutes to go to this one particular courthouse to get your fingerprints printed. Well, I started asking people in the class, well, where are y'all going? Guess what they said, Dre?
Where?
Mobile notary. Everybody had a guy that they were calling because no one wants to spend their day driving 20 freaking minutes over to some other courthouse, which really, from where some of those people live in South Austin, it'd have been a solid 40 minutes. Going to the Georgetown courthouse or going to some other places, you would have really had to drive. Why not? Here's the thing. Literally, the couple days, like he couldn't call the guy. We had to call him after the class was over and let him come over. Take a guess how many fingerprints he did after that gun class, Trey.
Damn, 10?
Take a guess again.
20 people?
35 people were in that class.
35. Oh, he
brought him and his wife. So his wife did half and he did half.
Genius.
So I mean, it was super smart. And I said, think about that. Think about all around Texas and every country, you know, every state you can think of, there's a gun class going on Saturday. And in order to get in these systems, you have to get your fingerprints printed so you can have this ID that says you're allowed to carry. So that was just one gun shop or one gun class. There's at least 100 shops in Austin. So imagine all the places they don't get.
And how people need to be fingerprinted? Gun license, passports, teachers, liquor license, insurance brokers. People need to get fingerprinted for everything all the time. And again, that's just one service. There are more services. So, man, oftentimes we hear about people who want to improve their life, Ericka. They don't know where to start. You and I, we're pretty similar, that we're ambitious, but we're practically ambitious, and that we know that, you know, that there are some things that we do that we aren't going to fall in love with right away, or maybe ever. But they work. They're consistent. We've mastered them, and they bring us inconsistent income systems. So like, because of service, and it works. This is one of those businesses. Yo, I tell you, I have never loved it per se. I've never been overly in love. This is. I love the fact that it works. I love the fact that I can go show up somewhere and make $200. I love the fact that I can have somebody show up somewhere and I make 50, 75, or $100 from my phone or and my computer. This business works. And here's the deal. Even though it's become more popular over the past couple of years because I've been talking about it so much, I mean, we had thousands of students, it's still undervalued. It is still underappreciated. People still overlook it because it's not sexy. Man, listen, get involved, man. Hop up in this course.
Also, you teach in the course. Sorry, making a lot of noise here. You teach in the course how to set themselves up on Google Places, how to run ads for their business. See, a lot of people want to play business, but when I bring Dre on, the reason I'm talking about this is so many people say, well, how can I get free leads? I want people to call my phone every day. You know how you get your phone consistently ringing? Paid traffic. like just keep it a buck. Like, people try so hard to get around basic business 101. There are several companies paying, you know, $100. Like I've told you guys this before. I've spent $100 on Google AdWords so that my blog for a while could get a ton of traffic. I did it for 3 months. Those 3 months straight, I got 5,000 views a month on that blog.
Wow, you see that?
But when it was regular, it backed down to like 1,000 views. So I mean, it's one of these things where people don't understand the concept that, you know, you're trying to run a business. You're not trying to like, I'm gonna put a sticker on the side of my car and maybe somebody will call me. I want guaranteed calls. and I've done several videos showing people how Google Places helps you so much.
Here's what Pat said. Pat said money is, yes, the end result is sexy. Here's what's also sexy: mastery. If you've mastered something, if you're able to talk about something for an extended period of time, if you're able to teach somebody how to do something in which they can make money, the end goal is what we need to be focused on, especially if and when this next recession hits. How can you make money? How can you make money with different services? How can you make money with different services with simplified methods in which you can execute for under $1,000? like, fam, it's here. It's here. We are giving it to you. Like, we'll keep, but it's here. It's like, we got you. We got you. Ericka, tell the people about the promo that we're giving out, Ericka. Tell the people about the promo, Ericka.
So there's a couple of different things. Like, some of you are going to say, well, I don't know. Look, you're getting signed and stamped with confidence. Learn how to notarize documents. You're getting how to build a successful notary signing agency. That means how to get people to work for you.
Yes.
You're getting over here master course live and archive sessions. You get the mobile fingerprinting academy, which I've seen people make money on this, because trust me, when it comes to security jobs, somebody even said it in here, they're in Florida, and if you want security licenses, you got to get your fingerprint print.
More money.
The self-employed notary all apostilles all the time. The most lucrative and least sought after aspect of mobile notary. I kind of have idea what's going on there. Document review, self-study. Got live interactive course, September study. How to start a business for 500 or less. So all those together would usually be $4,000. Dre's giving us 70% off at $800, or you can do 2 payments of $400. Now, that's with the 70% off. Now people say, man, Ericka, you be bringing people on here, showing us how to do. This is literally a business that Dre's been running for what, 13 years now?
Literally 13 years, yeah.
How many people do you have working under you now?
It's been a bunch. I've lost count, man. It's a bunch. Every time I get a new customer in a new city or state, if I'm not using an old person, I got to find a new one. And I get calls every day.
Yeah. And Dre, she shows you how to set up ads, all this other stuff, and how to name your business. See, a lot of you say, Ericka, what should be the name of my business? What should I name it? Does the name matter? When it comes to services like here, notary services, I would say yes. And Dre does a whole portion about how to name your business so you get the advantage in your city, your state. How long is the offer available? Pat, we're going to ask Dre to give us this offer for at least 2 weeks. Is that okay, Dre, or a week and a half?
I was thinking a week, but we will do 2 weeks. We will do 2 weeks. Let's say
I would say today's the 26th. Let me look on my calendar. Hold on.
How about up until our meetup?
Yeah, April 6th. April 6th is our meetup, everybody. April 6th. And so till April 6th, we got it available.
Yes. Someone said not passive. Well, if you're self-employed, it's not passive. If you systematize it and build a signing service, it can be passive, to where either you're just answering the phone, or you hire someone to answer your phone calls and do your emails for you. Another person says, since it's mobile notary, I'm assuming y'all use e-signatures. Rarely. That still hasn't came to this business that heavy. People still actually want ink fingerprints the majority of the time. Really they want stuff signed. I'm actually surprised it's still going on. I take the notary class on April 6th. All right, Gloria. Thank you, Gloria, for enrolling. What if the client's game is lacking? What if the client's, I'm not sure what that means.
Reword that for us.
What if client's game is lacking? Yeah, but $893, and that's lifetime access. So that's every live course, every pre-recorded course, and 1 year of a group mentorship. So for once a month for the next 12 months, if you enroll in this program, we will be meeting as a group online to go over anything you need to hold yourself accountable, hold you accountable, to make sure you're following through. Like that alone is worth a friggin' $1,000, to be honest with you. But yeah, every class we are ever going to offer online, you make this one payment, you make no more payments ever again. Period. You cannot beat this. The best deal on the friggin' web, yo. Okay, Dred, we need Ericka's face again. I don't know where Ericka's face went.
They're so crazy. Stop tripping today. Y'all tripping already.
Ericka got the hair done. I hear you. I ain't mad at you.
So my whole point is systems work.
Like systems if we
work, man. A lot of people ask me, oh, Ericka, I'm trying to build this, I'm trying to build that. And that's fine. When I was at the conference this past weekend, Dre, people were like, oh, I want to do this. I said, you should go do? You should go work for someone who's going to have constant phone ringing. You're going to learn how to work the phone. You're going to do this. No one liked my answer, Dre, because the answer wasn't sexy. It wasn't, you get out here, you quit your job, and you make phone calls, and you knock doors, and you be the best wholesaler ever. I literally told them, you should probably look around this room and see who's in your city and state. and see if you can go work for them for a few weekends so that you get money in your pocket and make deals. Literally, Max Maxwell has people working on his team who all they do is make phone calls and get 5 and 10% of the deal.
Man, get in where you can fit in. Get in where you can fit in. This is why I've been making sure that I've been talking about this more in life. Success is boring. Like 70% of the time, you're gonna get bored. You're gonna get stuck. You're gonna be like, "Why am I doing this?" But I know people who are professional business hoppers, Ericka.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Professional business hoppers.
We've talked about this on other shows where you'll see somebody one week they doing Bitcoin, next week they doing some other cryptocurrency, next weekend they talking about gold, next time you see them they talking about wholesaling, next time they doing this. If you've watched this channel over the years, you've seen your girl Ericka stay really hardcore consistent on what? Making YouTube videos, taking my money and putting it with people who know what they're doing, whether that's passive income, right? Lily Club, whether that's people who are wholesalers, people who work in construction. Like the whole time I'm at the wholesaler event, people are like, "What's your market?" I'm like, "My market is money. I take my money and make it work." You know what I mean? And you can see their faces go, "Oh," because again, people don't understand. In order for you to be able to be in that position to put your money wherever you want, you have to make more money. And we already know, Dre, we already know what's going on. A lot of people are in jobs, maybe they don't like them, but you got to have control somewhere. Now, I had an Uber driver driving me in Baltimore. Well, she drove me from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore Airport, which was an hour. God bless her. It was starting to snow. And what she was talking about was, Dre, she was saying she wanted to quit her job because she couldn't get any more pay raises. And the way she was paying off her credit card was she Ubered on the weekends, and it had paid off her credit card, all her credit card debt, and she was buying a house. I told her, won't you lease some of the rooms of your house out? Oh, well, I'm just going to get a different job so I make more money after I get my house. I go, honey, you make your money outside your job. There's a ton of people, Dre, they're in jobs that are only going to pay them 40K, 50K, whatever. That's it. They're teachers, sometimes they're nurses, sometimes just different reasons your job is only going to pay you a certain amount. This is better for you to have something on the side that you can build, that you run ads to, that you build up on the weekends. And let's say you and your cousin go in on it, and you send your cousin out while you can't come to some of these things. It's really important for people to look at it that way. Sure. Because there's a guy who does Bell's Bondsman, and his phone rings all the time at about 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning. And you know what he does? He sends his younger nephew out to go do the Bell's Bondsman stuff. And it's just funny because people don't understand that that's how businesses are built. And that's how they expand with employees. So
that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Mobile notary sounds good. It doesn't work at NYC. I'm from New York. That's where I was doing it the majority of the time. I was all over that damn city: Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, Westchester.
He's got a ton of videos too of him going, I'm over here fingerprinting, I'm over here doing something.
It's there. It's out there. So I have not heard a student, and we literally have had thousands who have said that they do not get calls after following our system. Now, certain markets you can charge more than others. In certain markets, some services are worth more than others and more popular than others. But I haven't heard anyone ever say that, yo, I went through every lecture, I followed your steps, and I can't make money. I haven't heard it. Evenings, weekends, I started off doing it part-time. I worked with autistic and Down syndrome children. I worked from 8 till 3:30, 4 o'clock. I did some jobs early in the morning because I'm just hungry like that. And then I did some jobs after evenings, after work, and on weekends. So part-time, full-time, this thing works. How do you compete with your current? How do you compete? Oh, here's it. Oh, great question, Carla. How do I compete? There's too much work. There is too much work.
Again, ask yourself, are you running ads? Are you on Google Places? Are you putting yourself in proper places to promote your business? These are the same questions over and over.
How is your logo? How's your website? How's your wording? How's your copywriting?
Do you know any real estate agents? Do you know any title companies? You've got to actually put some legwork in. And that's the thing people don't understand, Dre. Like there is no competition. It really isn't. There's thousands of people on YouTube, but they're not Ericka. Right? Like, who's the person who asked it? I can't see the name.
how people are on YouTube?
Yeah.
How many people have a YouTube channel? How many people have a YouTube? How many people are six figures? So in any industry you're in, I don't care what industry you're in and what location, if you work your business how it needs to be worked, and you're in the top 10 or 20% of all people in your industry. See, here's what you need to be worried about: being in the top 10 to 20%. People who are worried about competition, they're not operating at a high level because then you wouldn't care about it. If you're operating at the top 10 or 20%, you are always going to eat. How many people have courses out now? How many people have online courses? A bunch. I've had mine for freaking 5 years. Right? I have name recognition. People know to come to Andre for these things. We have people in the chat room who took my course who told you guys to go sign up. Not everything is not everything in life is meant to be. Let me back a step. Some things in life are what people say they are. Like that's it. People have been used to being sold to so much, they think everything is a sales pitch. Some things are what people say they are, but it's up for you to just take some freaking action on those things that make sense.
Mm-hmm. So somebody said, can you refuse jobs? I would
Yes.
say you can meet people at a location near their house.
Yeah, you can refuse jobs. Sometimes people might try to get slick. Hey, my grandmother, she's kind of in a coma, but I want her to sign a will for me. Like that's something I would not advise you to do. Like if she can't speak and she's not coherent, like don't do it. Yeah, it's up to you. If you don't want to go to a certain part of town, if you want something to meet you outside, this is your business, guys and gals. This is your company. You run your show how you want to run your show. We show you how we do it. And our other employees / students, like they have their own systems on how to go about things. I have my way to go about things. All of us are pretty similar, but you pick what method works for you. We just show you the best methods.
For sure, for sure. There's 152 people in here. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Please click the like. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see if there's some I missed.
Everybody's eating so New York. New York in the house. New York in the house.
Alexander Taylor said, is the discount for the all-inclusive class? Yes, it is. I'll go back to it again. I'll share my screen again one more time, just in case for those who didn't see it.
Yep. And you click the link that Ericka has in here. I'll repost it and use the promo code 70 Ericka and you're welcome. You say 70%, guys. Imagine meeting with me or one of our other professors once a month and the course content. You are going to win. You are going to win because we're holding you accountable. We're holding you accountable. We're going to meet once a month for a year. And you have the live sessions. So every course, apostilles, fingerprinting, how to sign a stamp with confidence. We're also going to have live sessions every 6 weeks or so. Right. So you have that and the mentoring. Best deal on the web. Best deal on the web. Hello.
He said how to compete with free notary services like post office and libraries. Again, stop it. For the love of Pete, stop it. People are not going to the library. People are not going to the post office and waiting in a line of 20 people to go get notary at the post office. People are not going to the bank to notarize stuff. People love this. It's free. It's so free over here. Like people aren't doing that. Do you know how many busy soccer moms in the middle of the day are not doing that? Do you know how many of you who work from home could literally go over and get a sign deal done with a title company in the daytime? Stop it. Listen, this is how I know where people are struggling. When I talk to people and everything out their mouth is like, girl, I found this coupon on Living Social. Girl, I found this coupon on this site. Oh, I got a discount. Well, here's a Groupon. Like, you don't make no money and you should not be going out. like unless you got 6 kids and you're like, I have to find the deals, Ericka. I have to find the coupons. What we're experiencing here is a difference between offensive and defensive. And you are going to have to, in this recession, in this economy coming up, be on the offense. You cannot be defense. What is the problem right now in the African-American community is we are reactionary. We complain about gentrification. We complain about all this stuff happening to us because we're reactionary. You saw grandma's house go up in value when people start running in the neighborhood and pushing strollers. You see people making money on the internet, you do not like it. Here is what I'm trying to show you. You got multiple classes here, show you how to run a business and also hire other people. A lot of
Oh,
you complain and say, I got teenagers or children in college. Here is a way for you to have something that you both can do.
and here's the deal as well. So when people go back to the free thing, people who hire us, they either need to or want to. They either need to because not every location will notarize every document. Actually, most locations won't notarize certain documents because they don't want to be held liable. And there are people who would rather pay more money, even if they can get it done somewhere else. They rather pay for the convenience rather to be inconvenienced. A lot of the so think like somebody who doesn't want to be inconvenienced. Think like somebody who wants people to come to them not go to them. We are a luxury per se service. Like that's what we do. We make
We're
people's
Uber.
lives simpler.
We're
We're
Uber.
Uber. We're
That's,
Uber.
people crack me up. You have Uber, you have Lyft, you have Instacart, you got DoorDash. People do not want to put on real pants and go out their house. I don't know why y'all keep thinking people gonna go to the post office. I'm going to the post office. No, they not. I go to the post office dropping 50 letters at a time. People hate being behind me and I hate being there in front of them. I promise you, people are going to pay for the service. Okay. Jabraz says, I've been to banks and other places that charge for a notary, and there is never a notary on site or working that day. I pay for the convenience of time.
Bingo. Hey, Ericka, head to the alumni page real quick if you don't mind. Someone says, "Are you considered a license? Are you considered licensed after passing the notary exam or after completing
Here's
your
the,
course?"
you mean the alumni testimonials.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Uh,
on there. I'm on the alumni testimonials. You should see it. Thinking of
people
joining our school? Great. Here you go.
people are considered licensed after getting their license from their state, not after our class. Our class teaches you the business structure and how to systematize things. The state gives you your actual license. In most states, it's pretty simple. There's not even a test in most states. There's not even a test there.
That's the funny part. Listen, I'm in Texas. Guess what I did? Went and filed for it and got my certificate. Dre, I'm trying to not laugh, but for real though, y'all, Texas has like no test. Now, many people go, well, Ericka, I can go to community college and get the notary class. You totally could. But are they going to teach you how to advertise yourself? Are they going to teach you how to put yourself in Google Places? Are they going to show you how to run ads? Again, this is just one of these things, you guys.
Are they going to hold you accountable on a monthly basis for a year when you feel like giving up because things are too slow? Most people give up because they don't have someone holding them accountable, Ericka. Now, I'm a pumped up dude, so imagine talking to me or one of my people. It's like we're gonna make sure you stay in the game and finish what you start. It's just a great deal. It's under $900. You can make two payments of $450 or so. You are enrolled for life. Let's see if say you start off slow and you don't take it seriously right away. Okay, cool. You have access forever. Let's say and now you want to do fingerprinting, but next month you want to do wills and power of attorney. It's okay. All of it is there. You don't have to make any more payments ever. You are locked in at this rate. Just sign up before April 6th and you're good. I'm an Army housewife and move pretty often.
Struggle
I
with
struggle.
thyroid and rheumatoid arthritis.
Okay. I also have a daughter with autism, so I need flexibility. Would this be a great option for you? This would be a great option for you because you pick what jobs you want to do. Um, you'll get calls coming in at all different times of the day and night. If you don't want to go out, you just don't answer the phone or you pass the job off to someone else, you make a cut from it. So it's totally up to you. You are not obligated to do jobs you don't want to do. Now, it's not good business. It's not good business sense to take the job and talk like you're going to be there and not show up. Like that's not good. But you have flexibility in which orders you take or you don't take. It's totally up to you. And why it does have a test? Yes, it does have a test. Do I need to take an exam before? Do I need to take an exam and pass before you work the business? If you're doing the jobs yourself, you must be licensed in your state. If you're the middleman or middlewoman, you do not even have to have a license at all. You can have a license never if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. But so let's just say, for example, you enrolled in the course and you want to become a signing service, you could have calls coming in within 2-3 weeks probably, and you can have other people start working for you. And you can get your license this summer or never if you want to. So the answer is yes. If you're a business owner, no if you're self-employed.
What are some of the questions you guys have about what notaries do, or any? I mean, right here, Dre's has multiple people who are alumni giving you information. Watch these. It's absolutely free. Absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything to watch the alumni reviews. Again, but this is all the stuff that's included. You got about what? How many classes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in that package. 8 in that package, you guys.
And the 1 year of coaching. Let's not forget that, because that's really
1
important.
year coaching.
1 year of coaching. Like that alone is literally worth it. One of my students, I'm not sure if you could play the video. I'm not sure if the sound will play. She had taken the course, but she needed more one-on-one attention. So she paid me for some coaching. She did 3 jobs, I believe. It took her a total of 4 jobs, either 3 or 4 jobs. It took her a total of 6 hours. She said, including driving, she made $480 from those jobs. 6 hours, including driving, she made $480. And she's what you would consider a housewife. $480, 6 hours. So that's $85-$90 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I know. See, Dre, here's the thing. People struggle with service businesses.
Why is that, out of curiosity? What is better?
Yeah, I don't know why people, and I think it's because people sometimes when they're younger have bad experiences in maybe food service and retail. So they assume, the struggle, right? But look at every corner store, who owns them. Look at all the hotels. Mm-hmm. Look at all the car washes. Look at all these places that people own. They're service business based. And when you come to the next recession or anything that's going to happen, you have to have something that's service based. A lot of people are trying to design these fashion businesses, these consulting businesses, and I want to do all online stuff, Ericka, which is fine. But if you are not in that financial position to spend thousands of dollars on ads building up some brand, which again, Ty Lopez said at the Grant Cardone 10X, he said, all these people don't need a brand. A lot of these people just need to have a service business that services people. They need skills.
Bingo.
We're going to get back to the 6 skills here pretty shortly.
Get back to some skills which you can make money with long term, and it will cost you less than $1,000 to get it rolling. Like, that's a win where I come from. So that would be like subcontracting another. Yes, bingo. That's exactly what it is. Subcontracting or wholesaling to a notary. That's the same system. You get the call, you set everything up. They do the job. You get paid first. You pay them after. That is it. It's all about setting it up and structuring it correctly to maximize your online presence. Do you need a certification to become a signing agent? Yes, to become a certified signing agent, you do need a certification. You only need that, or you don't even need it per se, but if loan closing is going to be your main service, then that will help you. That service is cool, but there are ones that I actually prefer more than loan closings, in which it's less work and more money and higher volume. I'm going to try to get money to pay for your course. All right, Rose, thank you. You can make 2 payments too. You can make 2 payments, $450 or so one month and $450 or so the next month. So you don't have to do it all. Do I need to get bonded? It depends on what state you're in. Some states require you to get bonded, some states don't. It's not a one-size-fits-all answer, but some states, they do require you to get bonded. But that's fairly cheap as well. You can usually get that done for around $100, sometimes even less than that. Sometimes even less than that. You got to get things that work. You need to get something under your belt that works. This is just something that I'm offering for a limited time, in which it has a very, very long-term proven track record from me and from other people. Like, they're there. Like go watch the videos. They're there. In which you can make money starting as soon as a few weeks if you're really on it, or a month or so. And again, I've been making money from it for the past 13 years or so. You could do it full-time. You could do it part-time. You could do it on weekends. It's all up to you. I just want you guys to learn something that will help you eat no matter what's going on in the world.
And I think I've talked about this in several videos. Being licensed and bonded is not as expensive as a lot of people think. It's actually kind of cheap, depending on your city and state.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How much is the fingerprinting course? The fingerprinting course.
Let me go over here. The fingerprinting course is
$497. $497. But I think your code might work for that course, Ericka. Yeah, it should work.
Ericka said, put 770 Ericka. Spell my name right, y'all. Ericka. And see if it'll take it off for you.
I think that promo code will save you on the fingerprinting course. Taking my test Thursday. I'm already enrolled. Good stuff. Bose News. Good stuff. We have to take the test in the state of Indiana. I believe you do. Yeah, I believe you do. I believe you do.
So, Dre, are you excited? People are going to meet us at the. I keep bringing this up because I want y'all to come meet us in person. So many times people are like, when I go out places, people are like, Ericka, yeah, come on, come meet me. Come meet me. I'm a real person. And so I want you guys on April 6th, if you're Atlanta or near Atlanta, we will be on that. Let me pull it up. I'm pulling up the website. I'm not even joking, Dre. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull it up because I think it's important for you guys to see that we're real people who this works in real life. We're not somewhere living in a tent or in a van down by the river.
Nah, man, we like people, man. Come hang out with us, man. Come hang out. We're going to be in the A. We're going to the Wings Festival.
Here it is, y'all. Look at that. We're going to the Sling. I mean, I'm only doing this because one of you guys recommended it. This is how serious me and Dre are. One of you guys recommended it in the comments. So we are going to the Slinging Chicken Wing Festival, April 6th, from 12 to probably closer to 5. We're not going to be there all day. But we're definitely, come on over afterwards to the after hours meetup at the Moxie Atlanta Hotel, or if you come in the AC Hotel side, it's the 6th floor bar. So
come on over, man. Have a cocktail, have some Sprite, and let's talk. Let's have some fun, meet some people, and you guys can meet each other. Oftentimes we're like, man, where are the serious people at? My family and friends, yada, yada, yada. Man, you got to leave the house sometimes, man.
For real.
You gotta leave the freaking house sometimes to get some stuff done, man. If you need to meet new people, online is a great start, but there's nothing like an in-person connection. Does the apostille course come separate from the notary course? You can enroll in every course separately. It will cost you way more money. But you can enroll in every course separately. Use Ericka's promo to do that. Ericka70.
Moxie Hotel. I'll pull it up in a second. Now I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to be offensive. I picked conversation pieces for this channel for a reason. I'm very selective about what I pick and what I share on this channel because I don't participate in wild ass schemes. Not saying that is, but I just want to make that very clear. A lot of times people say, well, you should talk about this. You should talk about this. I choose, this is my channel, and I choose to talk about certain things that I've reviewed.
We have a lane. We have a lane. So here's the thing also we need to talk about. Our lane. Not everyone, me and Ericka are not people who feel that we have to do everything in life. We don't need to hop on the next new trend. We don't need to do what's popular. We don't need to know or do everything. We don't have those itches. We have things that work. Again, we expand and we do new things. But we don't do it. Oftentimes people have FOMO, fear of missing out, and they'll do things just because they have fear of missing out on things. Now, I've accepted that I might miss I might miss out on cryptocurrency if it ever gets big. I'm okay with buying a house in Detroit every 3 to 6 months and playing it safe with that up until I'm 40 something or 50 something. I'm okay with that. I don't need to do everything. When I tried to do everything in life, you know what it got me? Backwards. It set me backwards.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and a lot of things that are honestly, people just aren't exposed, Dre. There's very simple principle 101 things, and people aren't exposed to them. But if you watch my channel, it's not, you're overcomplicating. Let me see if I can show. I'm gonna share. Can you guys see me on the screen? Here's this book, The Alternative Answer. Grab this book. It's very clear what Yale and Harvard are investing in. 96% of what Yale and Harvard invest in is not the stock market.
What is it, Ericka?
Huh?
What is it?
It's called The Alternative Answer by Bob Rice.
Mm-hmm.
Because what they invest in is very simple concepts over and over again. People are trying to reinvent the wheel and like, this is cool. No, it's not. Like, like you make more money, you pay stuff off, and you keep it moving. And people don't like that answer, and I get it, but that's the truth of it. So Henry M, thank you for the $5 super chat. Great show, great stuff, great info.
Appreciate it, Henry. Appreciate it.
Again, if you buy the house, let's just show an example. I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see. This is the bar I was talking about. You guys are gonna meet us at.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. If you're in or around the area, man, come hang out. Come hang out with us. We would love to meet you. We would love to meet you. And if you want to do an in-person workshop with me, if you come in earlier that week, I'll give you a discount. If you want to do an in-person workshop or strategy session, I'll give you a discount if you guys come in that weekend.
Okay, so here is, again, this was the Wing Festival, April 6th, 12 to 7, Sandy Springs. I'm trying my hardest to coax Glenn and Cameron to come out of his house. I doubt it will happen, but doesn't mean I didn't buy him a ticket. All right, so then bars at the Moxie. This is the Moxie Hotel, Atlanta Midtown. It's called the High Note Rooftown Bar. Dress is casual. It's very casual. Here's what it looks like. Got a little bit of drinks. You have a great skyline. Boom. Beautiful views here. If you guys see my Instagram page, I show pictures of different angles of this place. It's a great place to come. And we look forward to seeing you all there.
It's going to be fun. Come hang out with us, man. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Let's do the damn thing in person.
For sure, for sure.
Make some connections.
But yeah, whenever people say, Ericka, how can I meet more people in business and opportunities? By going to conferences and going to meetups. This meetup doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. If you bump into us at the Wings Festival, it's going to, you pay the cost to get in the Wing Festival. But what I'm trying to get you to see is everything you need is outside the comfort of is outside your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing you need and making tons of money will not be within your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Because most people, the pain, it is what it is, Trey. The pain of staying the same and the pain of change. When the pain of change is down here and the pain of staying the same is here, people change. You see those shows, 600-Pound Life, they about to go bankrupt. They show all the time when people get here, it's painful. Then they change. So
you got to pick a pain.
Yeah.
Pick a pain, pick a struggle, the struggle of opening up your brain, doing something new, a lot of leaving the house, more to meeting new people, being introverted but fighting through it anyway, or do you want the same life? I don't want it. I don't want it. So I have to stretch. I have to go to paid conferences. I have to do things that I might not have felt that I needed to do, but shit, I gotta do them. It is what it is, because for me, staying the same is the freaking worst thing in the world. I don't like it. I want to evolve. I want to get better. I want to get better at what I do. I want to get better at meeting people, and I want to be a more well-rounded man. I need to take you up on that on your workshop on Friday. Okay, cool, Mentor Shelly. Hit me up, Mentor Shelly. Got you covered. Well, fingerprinting coursework overseas. I think so, but let me double check on that. If you email me, I'll give you an exact answer.
We got another $5 super chat. Israel 23, thank you for the $5 super chat. What time, address for info for the meetup? I'm driving a big rig. May see you my email. Again, we'll leave the Wing Festival, hopefully, if the Uber, because I think it'll be best for us to Uber. I guess we'll leave around Sandy Springs around 5 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
And head over to the Moxie.
Yep. So I guess safely we'll be at the Moxie by 6. I guess that's safe to say 6:30. 7?
Yes, for sure.
7, yeah. We'll call it 7. Positive vibes.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
So will fingerprinting coursework overseas? You already talked about that, yeah. So here's the thing. And I always say this with love and respect to every single one of you. If you have something you're passionate about, you want to talk about it, my best recommendation to you is start a podcast, do free meetups in your city, start a meetup group, start a YouTube channel. But there's something about our community when we want someone to do something we want them to do, we get angry, and I don't have to do what you want me to do. And I think there's something about the internet where we've lost this decorum of respect. Where, hey, I have a recommendation for you. I'll take it to the side, or whatever. So I just want people to understand that it's all love here. But again,
Sure.
make your own channels. So yeah.
How was I getting around NYC? Depending on where I was, I lived in Yonkers, so I would sometimes take the train from Yonkers if I had multiple appointments. I would just take the subway from there, or I would just drive from Yonkers and just park, either park at a meter, or pay for, because I charge such a higher premium. I could afford to pay for parking in New York City, and it would still be profitable. Or I would drive into the city, park in one location, and then take the subway to the various appointments. That was my strategy. Andre, how do you protect yourself against litigation slash notary liability? How big of an issue is it? I've never had an issue in 13 years. Most people haven't. I just do not break the law, and I have E&O insurance to protect me, in case it does go wrong. But if you, and this is why education is important. It's very hard to mess up. You check the people's ID, you make sure they are who they say they are to the best of your, I guess, common sense. But I've never had an issue. I've never been sued. I've never had anybody I have people try to get over me, and I just said no. So I wouldn't worry about that, Chris. Just use common sense and enroll in our course, and we'll give you our best judgment and tips. Andre, how do I?
Yeah, they're asking about that. Well, Dre, aren't we going to the social proof conference the 4th and the 5th? So you may have to meet them on a Wednesday.
Shit. Okay,
right?
yeah. All right, that Wednesday or the Sunday. The Wednesday or the Sunday for the one-on-one workshop. Or might be a group workshop. That's the way it's looking now. It looks like we're gonna have to be a group. All right, the Wednesday or the Sunday. Yeah, we can't do Friday. Can't do Friday. Sorry, I spoke too soon. Where do I live now? I live in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. How do I arrange a meetup with you? Then from Stone Mountain, good old Stone Mountain. I just seen you on O'Shea show. If I see you on Dr. Voice next, I'm gonna need a see girl. Yep, yeah, I was on there earlier. Shout out to O'Shea. Shout out to O'Shea. Yeah, email me. You know what? Sunday it is. Let's do Sunday. Email me here, and we'll do a notary workshop on the Sunday.
See, listen, ask more, get more, you guys.
Yeah. And we'll do a workshop on the Sunday. Email me and we'll do a notary in-person workshop on the Sunday. In-person workshop on the Sunday. Yeah, guys. The fears. So here's the biggest fears: competition. We already showed you that. If you're in the top 10 or 20%, that you got to worry about competition in any industry. Being sued. I know of no one personally who I know has gotten sued. I'm sure it has happened. Nobody. You just have to use your common sense and your best judgment. Follow the law, and you'll probably be fine. And you're going to have E&O insurance, which can run you like $20-$40 a year to protect you just in case something does go wrong. You can run this business in any city, in any state, do it full-time or part-time. It's up to you. Just trust me on this one. Trust the 10 testimonial videos that you'll see on the website. Trust Ericka. Ericka knows a bunch of my students, and Ericka has seen me teaching in person. It's a win, guys. Some things are just a win. You got to just give yourself permission to give it a chance. I'm literally going to be coaching you for a year in a group session. 1 year, we're going to be meeting every month via Zoom. And you're going to be involved in every live course we have if you want to for life. You can't beat this deal. Me and the kids love your channel. Oh, give my daughter the shout out.
I appreciate all y'all. I mean, I'm not going to hold Dre hostage all night, but I just wanted to bring this on to you guys. And if you're in Atlanta, come meet us in person. We're real people. Roseville said I was looking at your course before now. Hey, there you go. I mean, listen.
Well, here it is now with 70 off.
Huh?
I said, well, here it is now, and now it's 70% off. So you can't beat that.
There you go. So, I mean, I want you guys to be optimistic. I definitely will bring Dre on some more because there are so many silly topics I would love to go into with Dre, but we're going to make this show professional and we'll save the silly
Next
topics for
time. We'll do it during the week. We're doing the week. All right, guys. It was good seeing everybody. Hope to see you guys in class. Hit the promo link to receive Ericka's promo, 70% off. Hope to see you guys soon. Ericka, thanks, buddy.
All right, Dre, be good. Listen, if you guys don't know where, hey, Dre, before you go, where can they find you on social media?
At Andre Hatchet on Instagram, at Andre Hatchet on Instagram, and our notary page is The Notary Business School. The Notary Business School.
All right, you guys, you can find him everywhere where you can type in Andre Hatchet. Look on the internet. Listen, and feel free to Google us. That's what I tell people. I'm like, Google me. You know, I've been here for a minute now. Google me. There's nothing to hide here.
Fam, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. We have great reputations. We got like 98, 97% satisfactory rates, man. I actually don't know people who have better satisfactory rates, who have had the number of clients and customers over the years that Ericka and I have. It's kind of unreal, the amount of satisfaction. We give so much value, and if we mess up, we just own it and try to fix it. So yeah. I hope people Google me because it's probably going to be something very, very positive.
I love it. I love it. All right, you guys. See you guys April 6th in Atlanta, Chicken Slinging Festival, and also at the Moxie's High Note Rooftop Bar. I will keep posting and talking about it for the rest of the week. So you guys come out and see me. Come out and see Dre. If you don't know who I am, I'm Ericka Williams, smartphone millionaire author, how to invest in people, businesses, and real estate from the bottom of your hand. There was a big increase last month of this book sale. I appreciate every single one of you. Please go write a review. So thank you guys so much.
Pick it up. Get the book.
All right, later, Dre.
PC.